Alright, hey guys, welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. I'm so glad you could join me. Today's kind of a fun day in the shop, but hey, every day in the shop is kind of fun. Fun hanging out, tinkering with things. But today, we get to remove the front grille on my Project 92 YJ. And the reason I'm excited about removing the front grille, it's one step closer to taking the engine out of this thing for my engine rebuild. Kind of makes my camera wobble when I do that, huh? It's not totally necessary to remove the front grille when you're taking the engine out, but that's one super cool thing about these old Wranglers is you can very easily remove this front grille, and it makes pulling the engine so much easier. Because as you can see here, once this front grille is out of the way, this engine, it'll just slide right out the front with my cherry picker, super easy. Now as you can see here, I've drained and removed the radiator because that was part of another video, but you can actually take the front grille off with the radiator still in place. You still gotta drain it and remove the hoses and all that, of course, but it is possible to leave it there and remove the whole thing as one unit. And with the radiator removed, I've got all this room to work with, so that's super nice. Now I'm just gonna go around and remove all the wire harnesses from the headlights and turn signals. And apparently it's not possible to remove the wiring from the turn signal with the bulb still attached. So let's remove that. Oh, and did I mention, of course you got the battery disconnected when you're doing all this. Don't want to short something out. Now we can go along and pull the wiring harness out. My hand's stuck. Seriously. There we go. So clearly, I obviously did that just as a reminder. Don't overlook shop safety. Very important. That would have been quite the story if I wouldn't have been able to get my hand out of there. No phone nearby. I guess like within reach of enough tools, I could take the grill off and take it with me to go call, hey! Grease. Grease, that would have done it. I can't reach any grease. Ah. Under the valve cover. That would have done it. I would have just greased it up, slipped it right out, no problem. But enough of that, let's get back at it. This little air intake, we're gonna get it out of the way. It's just got a few little tabs on it. And if you like push the plastic in, there we go. If you just push those little plastic tabs in, it should just slide right out. Now just feed all the wiring through the hole in the grill here. And do yourself a huge favor. Once you've got all this out of the way, take some tape and a pen, go through and label right now where each thing goes. Left headlight, right headlight, turn signal, because you're gonna forget, I'm gonna forget. Do yourself a favor, mark everything. On each side, under each fender, there are 5 bolts here. We're gonna take these off. Man, Man, I love this thing. Craftsman Impact Wrench. I'll include a link in the description below of this exact one. This thing is well worth its money. Now let's disconnect this stabilizer bar that runs from the firewall up to the front grille. And one mount under the front bumper here. And with that, the grill should lift off. And as easy as that, front grille is off. That's super exciting. One step closer to pulling the engine on this Project 92 YJ. So thank you for all the positive feedback and great comments. I get excellent comments. Dale, you saved me a ton of money. You gave me the confidence to do this job myself. I really love helping the Jeep community out. Thank you guys all very much. So if you'd like more behind the scenes interaction, a little bit more conversation about what goes on in my shop, I invite you to check out my Patreon page there. And for as cheap as $1 a month, you can give me a high five. Thank you, I really appreciate that. That helps kind of support the garage. I also have a level where you can get your own t-shirt, where I'd love to actually feature you if you get a t-shirt. I'd love to have some images of you with your t-shirt in front of your rig that I can throw on some of my videos. That'd be just awesome. But that's just a way to kind of help support the garage. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So thanks for following along on this rebuild. I really appreciate having you guys here with me. If you got any ideas, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you think this project's going and what you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Now we've got all this room to remove the engine. That'll make it much easier. That was good.
Where are you working on their Jeep?
Exactly.
That's weird. Well, it's pretty good, but I'm like, he's got like, yeah, 1,000% more.
Yeah, and cats.
Like every time you put it up, like a rule.
Oh, yeah.
Are you rolling?
Yeah. So do yourself a favor, get some tape. So do yourself a favor, get yourself a tape, some pin, and go through and mark all these plugs. The headlights, So do yourself a favor, get yourself a pin and some tape, go along and mark all these plugs. Your headlight, your marker light. So do yourself a favor, get a pin. This is tape.
You just better, she's like, I'm done, go to my trailer.
So do yourself a favor, get yourself some tape, a pin, and go through and mark all these plugs. Mark your headlights, your side markers, the ground, just where everything goes, because you're gonna forget. At least I'm gonna forget.
A little alfalfa going on there.
Then under each fender, yeah. So they should be at the concert now.
Where was it? Was it in Portland? Oh, it was the Motor Center. No, they're having a game at the Motor Center. Yeah, they're having a game. They're playing the Warriors. So are they having it at the Memorial Coliseum next door?
I thought it was at the Motor Center.
You don't really know.
This is crazy.
When my family's been out of town, I'm like, well, I guess I'll go to bed now.
Yeah. And there's so much. Like all the intricacies of this, like where these wires ran through. It's gonna be a little painful. Getting all this stuff back just right.
Do you have to take it totally out?
No, well I had to take all this wire harness out because I'm gonna take the front grille off.
Is this, you're just doing it because, or it needs to come out?
It doesn't have to.
See, if you're like me, you'd get it to like where you're gonna take it out, and then you notice like, oh, it's welded. Darn it. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're always rolling.
What?